one mind and praise the Lord, he would take us out of captivity in that instant. He would just come down, blow everything up, take Jake out, man. All Jake.
But that's how you would attain peace. That's how you would attain that. If every Jake in the world came out and did this work, you would just get that instant peace that you want, man. But Jake is a stiff-necked and hard-headed people, a rebellious people.
And the Lord is bound by his word. He's not a man that he should lie. So the judgment's already set. Okay? He already said, hey, well, 2/3 is gonna die. He already wrote the movie. This is the script for the movie. Hence the term or word scriptures. We're just playing out the movie. That's where you get the word theater. From the word theos, or God. Okay? As they like to say in Spanish, Dios. Or in Greek, Latin, it's theos, which means theater. Because he's a script writer, right? He's better than your Stephen King, or your Brian Spielberg, or whatever you call it. Alright? He's better than him, he created him. Chuck E. Cheese everywhere. So-called rat Jew. They just stick out. He's have the nose and the ears.
Yeah. Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
The election have obtained it. Okay, the elect are going to find this truth no matter what. That's what it means by obtaining it. Get John 8:32, Mama Sean. You know, because it tells you the truth. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. But who's going to be set free is the elect. Okay, the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According to Isaiah chapter 6 and 9, okay, the Lord had blinded 2/3, so he could judge them. Alright? You people think that the Lord is all peace and love. Okay, this is Isaiah 6 and 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. And see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, meaning clog their mind, man. It says, and shut their ears, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
Use Esau to clog your minds, man. Your minds are clogged with all types of foolishness, wickedness, vanity, folly, and false doctrine, man. That's what your minds are clogged with. You Jakes don't know what to believe, man, because you're in the land of confusion. And Babylon has made all nations to drink of that wine, so the whole earth is confused, man. The whole earth don't know what's going on, man.
And you're not a real Jew, all right? So-called Jew.
So-called.
Amalekite.
Yeah, Amalekite. Jake.
It's a spirit.
Oh yeah. St. John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
And the truth shall make you free. Now, it's not saying that we're going to be free physically. No, we're still in captivity. But we're spiritually free. Okay, we're unblocked from the madness of this world. All right, we know what's going on. So therefore, we're free, man. We're not like you other Jakes that just say, oh, what's the meaning of life? No, we know what the meaning of life is. Okay, to fear Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai and keep his commandments.
And if you know that, then you know everything.
Yep.
That's really all you need. You don't need to know anything else except the scriptures, and that's it. You don't need to know how a car operates. You don't need to know how a battery works. You don't need to know how a rocket flies.
You don't need to know when the Most High's birthday was.
You don't need to know, when Yahweh Shai's birth, when Yahweh Shai was born.
Or Yahweh Shai's. I was thinking about the ancient days.
Come on.
Because a nigga will get too deep on. Where was he born? Does he have a wife?
Yeah.
Niggas actually say things like that.
Does he have a wife? Oh man. Yeah, that's madness.
He can't be up there all by himself, lonely.
Oh God.
He's all powerful. What does he need a woman for, man? Okay?
Yeah, Israel is his woman.
He's after the spirit, fully. He's not in the flesh.
Hey, Israel is his woman.
Hey.
Hey, Israel is the Most High's wife. The people of Israel is the Most High's wife. That's why when Israel would go off worshiping other gods, Shai's wife. Yahweh Shai is our husband. But I speak a great mystery. But hey man, the election have obtained. Not saying I'm part of the elect, but hey man, the Lord gave me understanding, so hey, I'm a hopeful elect.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars.
Yeah, a woman. A comely and beautiful woman, the nation of Israel. The elect are that beautiful woman, man. Okay? That's what the whole marriage is about. It's about Israel, all right, basically renewing her vows. See what I'm saying?
This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
Man, that's plain. That's in the scriptures, man. But you turds out there, you ain't gonna get that, man.
Yeah. It says a woman, all right, clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, talking about wisdom and knowledge, understanding, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars.
Right,
It tells you that the nation shall see thee and praise thee for thy wisdom.
You're right.
And the 12 stars represents the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Okay? And he sees the nation of Israel, that woman, or the nation of Israel, as a comely and delicate woman. A beautiful woman. Fine. Okay? Because literally, according to Deuteronomy 76, we're a holy people unto himself, out of all people. You just look at our people and we're the best, man. Okay? Who runs all the entertainment system? I don't mean who owns it, but who's running the show? Jake. Football, hockey. Well, they let a nigga in the hockey and they fucked him up. Because he was shining. Alright? But a lot of them are Jakes too. Not saying, the majority of them, but a lot of them are Jake. But for the most part, that's the only really edomized sport you got. You got golf. You let a nigga in there, Tiger Woods, decimated. Okay? Our people are ruling everything now. It's all good. And just know you're an Israelite. Alright? Whether they'll hear it from there.
That's what we're out here to do. We're out here to bring glad tidings of good things, man. It's a good thing to tell a Jake, hey man, you're a Jake, man. You're an Israelite. You're one of the Lord's chosen people. Now how they take it, that's up to them. If they want to scoff, if they want to become a demon about it, hey, that's on them. It tells you in the scriptures that he that, what does it say? He that despises the word, him shall be destroyed. So if you despise the word that we're telling you, that's fine. Hey man, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna be destroyed along with Esau, man. You'll be destroyed along with the so-called white man, all right, the son of perdition. I ain't worried about it because you're gonna come back anyway. Let's go back. So we're back here. Let's go back to. You have some? Let's go back Genesis 27 and 35. So we're still going into how Esau is so-called white man, which is the devil. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and had taken away thy blessing. Oh, yeah. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob, for he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he had taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved the blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. So he says that Jacob, he made Jacob Esau's Lord. All right?
What's Lord? Master. Okay? He created us to be your master. We're the real masters of the universe, man. Just like the elite. They think they're the masters right now. We're the real masters, man.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. Now because of that blessing, it said that your dwelling would be the fatness of the earth. So basically, you're renting a room in the house, man. You don't own the house, you're just renting a space, man. See what I'm saying? Your dwelling is the fatness of the earth. You didn't actually inherit it, okay? Now, you let this blessing go to your head, man. Now that you're in rulership, you think you're going to be in rulership forever. That's why you want to destroy so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because you want to seal that, all right? You want to lock that in. You want that to become your reality, man, because you believe that your generations are going to dwell perpetually, man. All right? It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. So Esau was blessed with the sword, okay? And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that happened during the time of King David. You did that. You revolted against King David. And the yoke was broken off your neck. You had the Greeks that came into power. You had the Romans that came into power. Now you have Esau come into power again in these times, man. Which you conquered the entire world in these times, man. All right. This is now is when your blessing is taking full effect. Now is when your blessing has come to a full fruition, man. Now you're dwelling places in all of the earth, the fattest of all of the lands of the earth, man. And by your sword, you are living. You're living by your sword, man, because the Lord gave you a sword. We're going to go into Revelation. It tells you that the Lord gave unto you a great sword.
This is Psalm chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Now, doesn't that sound like the so-called white man? This devil wants to create a space army. He wants to colonize space. He wants to have bases on the moon. All right, he's planning for the future. He's always talking about 2045, 3032, and all these different numbers of years that he thinks he's still going to be around ruling. That clearly fits the so-called white man.
And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
There's another hint right there. There's another clue right there. They call their lands after their own names. All right, you got Ptolemy. All right, you got New York. You got America, which is named after Amerigo Vespucci. Okay, Egypt. Or you have Africa. Africa was named after a so-called white man named Scipio Africanus. So how are these Canaanites over there Africans, man? That's the name of a so-called white man. All right, they call the lands that they conquer after their own names. That's another clue to who the wicked are, who the devil is according to the Bible. If all this stuff isn't adding up, then you're not a chosen vessel. This should be very clear. It's not hard to understand. This is Revelation 6 and 4, and there went out another horse that was red. Now we went into how Esau came out red all over like a hairy carpet, man. All right, and a horse represents power. So Esau is coming out with power, man. Another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon, to take peace from the earth. And look, the earth is in turmoil right now, man. You have all these nations on the brink of a world war. We've already had 2 world wars prior to this coming World War III, man. You got all these people that are constantly fighting, got uproars of the people. All right, everybody's angry, everybody's getting violent. Nobody knows what's going on. Peace has been taken from the earth, man. The earth is being destroyed. All its natural resources are being consumed. Ozone layer is being fried up and consumed. All right? The so-called white man is destroying the entire world, man. Now, it tells you that he shall take peace. The power was given to him to take peace from the earth. Alright? And that they should kill one another. And you see that all the time. And you're gonna see that again when Russia goes up against America. You're gonna see heavy violence done by the so-called white men against each other. You're gonna see that when the European Union launches nukes upon America, man. And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Now that was Esau's blessing. Now who was the first one to have that great sword in his hand? Who invented the nuclear missile, man? Who invented the atom bomb? All right, the Oppenheimers, man, which are so-called white people. So that great sword was given to Esau, because Esau is Yahweh Shem's sword. And ultimately that nuclear missile is the Lord's army that's going to be used to destroy Babylon, man, America.
They say you're going to turn your recompense upon your own head. This is Job chapter 20, verse 3. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding caused me to answer. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Yeah, the triumphing of the wicked is short, man. All right, this devil's only been in power for a few hundred years, man. That's like seconds to Yahweh Shem Yahweh. That's like minutes to Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. That's nothing.
Half a day. 1,000 years, 500 years. It's about half a day.
Yeah, about half a day. Yeah, so that's what 12 hours? Yeah, 12 hours?
I just know it's...
That would be 12, half a day. That would be 12 hours. Hey man, the clock's about to strike midnight now. And your rulership is about to be over. And you're gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. That's what the Bible says.
It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Yeah, like his own dung, he's gonna perish forever. Even though he's out there in space, he got these space programs, even though they want to be making a space army, all right? They got satellites that are orbiting the Earth, all right?
No, sorry, yeah.
Even though Esau has the greatest technology that the world has ever seen, all right? Yahweh Shem Yahweh is going to destroy it, man, all right? Yahweh Shem Yahweh is going to bring them down to the grave, and they're going to perish forever like their own dung, man. They're going to be like shit on the street, man. See, the Lord wants you so-called white, you Edomites, to have all this great technology, man. He wants you to have these nuclear weapons. He wants you to have a space program. He wants you to be able to fight against him, man. All right? Yahweh Shai is coming back from funk, man. He wants you to fight against him, man, because you're his enemy. You and the other nations are his enemies, man. He wants a war with you, okay? So he can come back and show you that you're nothing. All right, because, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, when he comes back, he's going to destroy your armies in the blink of an eye. He's going to destroy your armies in an instant, in a moment, man.
This is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Yeah, Yahweh is his name, and he's a man of war. Yahweh Shai is his name, and he's a man of war, man. All right, because Yahweh Shai is just like his father. All right, the Most High. They're both men of war.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 13, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
Yeah, amen. It tells you in the scriptures that the Lord is the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, man, the Lord of Sabaoth. Okay, so he's coming back with the thousands of heavens. He's coming back with a great multitude of angels, man. All right, to rain destruction upon the nations.
And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him.
Yeah, man. So when Yahweh Bashim Yahushai comes back, and you're going to see the so-called UFOs coming down in great power and glory, man. You other nations, and 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are going to be trembling before the might and the majesty and the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai when he comes back with his multitude of his armies, man.
This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
And he coming with chariots, man.
And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Yeah, all the kindreds of the earth, man. Every eye is going to see it. All right? Hey, it tells you in what the brothers read in 2 Ezra 13, it tells you that he's gonna come back riding upon that great mountain. All right? He said he flew up upon it. So everybody's going to see Yahweh Shai when he comes, man. All eyes shall look upon a so-called black man riding upon a giant UFO, man.
It says, even so, amen.
All the kindreds of the earth are going to tremble when this happens, man. And this is going to happen. This is 100% guaranteed, man. But hey, Yahweh cannot lie. The Most High cannot lie. So this is going to happen. All right, you got scoffers in the last days because they don't understand 1,000 years is a day to the Lord. They don't understand the Lord's time. That's why people say, oh, people have been saying that the world's going to end forever now. Well, yeah, because look. Yeah, hey, the Most High doesn't operate on the same time as we do, man. So when Yahweh Bashim Yahushai comes back, all right, there ain't gonna be no more scoffing, man. There ain't gonna be no more tomfoolery, man.
Back in 2 Ezra 13. It says, and after this I beheld and lo, well, verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the men that came out of the sea.
Yeah, so these other nations coming from the four corners of the earth, from the whole planet. All right, all these different militaries are coming out to subdue the man, okay, Yahweh Shai, when he comes back, okay? So all these other nations are going to fight against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the angels upon his return, okay? Real quick, this is Revelation 12 and 7. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
And you got Trump right now talking about a space army, man. That's what that's going into, man. It's going into Esau's Air Force, man. Esau's Space Force.
Yep.
Okay, all the secret technology that they have waiting for the Lord. Really, the Lord has them created because they're waiting on the Lord. Okay, they got satellites out there. They got spacecraft that we've never seen. Okay, who knows if they got the X-Wing or the Millennium Falcon. But even though they got all that, the Lord got a surprise for your ass, man. He got things that we can't even, and us being the prophets of the Lord, we can't even comprehend them, man. Okay, as much as we try to, all right, we don't even know their full capability is what I mean.
Yeah, because the chariots are alive too, man. The chariots are a spirit, man.
Oh, yeah.
So just like the angels, they can transform themselves. These chariots, they can transform themselves too, man. They can come down looking like Megazord, man. All right, these chariots, they can transform into different shapes and different sizes. Okay, they spew out enormous amounts of energy. It'll just turn you into dust, man. It'll annihilate multitudes.
This is Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 4. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna look when the chariots come, man. If you ever seen the movie Independence Day, when you see that big UFO coming into the Earth's atmosphere, how it was a giant smoke, and you could see the flame within the smoke, and then smoke was unfolding in on itself.
Yeah, and it's saying unfolding. That's like talking about transformation.